Hey, yo, what up, what up, what up? This is Excerpts with Michael, and I'm reading about Roberto Clemente. Somos dos. We are both. There are some men whose bodies speak before their mouths do. Men who, even in motion, testify. Roberto Clemente was one of them. Every swing of his bat, every outfield throw, every time he laced his cleats. He wasn't just playing baseball. He was playing against history. Playing against invisibility, he was bearing the weight of 2 continents' worth of misunderstanding, Black and Latino, Puerto Rican and proud, Afrodescendiente and undeniably human. In Pittsburgh, they remember him as a hero, but too often they remember him only as a ball player. Not the man who demanded dignity in the face of media mockery. Not the man who refused to be called Bobby because Roberto carried the sound of his mother's language. Not the man who flew into a war zone with a plane full of aid because he knew what it meant to be forgotten. Roberto Clemente was a first, a few, and an only, on and off the field, in the locker rooms where Spanish was mocked, in stadiums where the crowds cheered his plays but questioned his presence, in sports columns that tried to whitewash his Afro-Latino identity or caricature his accent. He belonged to no one but his people, and even we, sometimes, didn't know how to hold all of him. That's the weight of being born on the borderlands. That's the cost of being both. Never either, or enough. But Clemente never shrank. He stretched. He played with an elegance and fire that made even racism blink. He demanded that the world say his full name, hear his full truth. He made his pain a platform and his presence a protest. He was not only a pioneer in baseball, he was an ambassador for an entire race. Por la raza. A witness of what it means to carry nations in your bones while still showing up to play. Here's a quote from him. "I am from the poor people. I represent the poor people," Clemente once said. "I like workers. I like people that suffer because these people have a different approach to life from the people that have everything and don't know what suffering is." End quote. That's not just a quote. It's a declaration of loyalty, a compass pointing home. He wasn't chasing fame. He was chasing justice with a bat in his hand and a fire in his chest. Ganas. That's ganas. He knew his talent wasn't for personal glory. It was an offering to those who bore the same scars. I see myself in him. I see my son in him. I see every Afro-Latinx child who's ever been told they talk tu negro for la comunidad, tu Latino to be black in Pittsburgh, and tu brown for the suburbs. Clemente reminds me that we are not fragments. We are full. Not half this and part that. We are whole stories, whole cultures, whole diasporas wrapped in flesh that refuses to be simplified. Somos dos. He didn't just break records. He broke the mold. And in doing so, he gave many of us permission to stop translating our worth for rooms that would never understand our grammar of survival.